Let's talk about masculinity. Masculinity is derived from masculine, an adjective that is defined as male and having qualities appropriate to or usually associated with the man. Masculinity is a quality that is associated with the male gender.
Synonyms are
macho,
manly, muscular,
well-built, red-blooded.
red-blooded,
my goodness,
strapping, strong,
Brawny, powerful.
Over the years, there has been a lot of debate surrounding this very definition and its validity. Through a lot of discourse, it became clear that masculinity, manhood, and being masculine are attributed to specific gender roles and behaviors. While this global debate rages on, one important aspect of masculinity is societal expectation. These expectations of what it means to be a man means that they more often suppress their emotions, express them in unhealthy ways such as violent aggression and rage, and very often tend to ignore how they really feel. This International Men's Day, we would like to kickstart a very important conversation, a positive one around masculinity. We would like to do it through some very wise voices that have some valuable insights into what it's really like to be a man. Let's take a look at what some well-known personalities, celebrities, and thinkers have to say about this.
आप अग्री करते हैं? क्या बोल रही हैं लेडीज?
मैं बिल्कुल डिसएग्री हूँ क्योंकि
लड़कियों से आप डिसएग्री हैं?
हाँ।
क्यों?
ऐसे नहीं कि एक गांव में कोई शराबी लड़का हमारे गांव में मस्ती करके चला गया तो पूरा गांव शराबी हो गया।
मर्द बहुत खुश हो गए। तो आपका ये कहना है कि एक आध मर्द ऐसे होंगे जैसे लड़कियां बोल रही हैं, बट 99% आप लोग सब सही हैं, ऐसे बोल रहे हैं आप?
99 का नहीं है, लेकिन
90% चलो, क्या मानते हैं आप?
नहीं, बिल्कुल
90% भी नहीं है।
नहीं।
70% ऐसे हैं मर्द, 70 भी नहीं है, 50 तो होंगे, आधे तो होंगे ऐसे। तो फिर तो जो सही बोल रही है, वो जो बोल रही है सही बोल रही है। मैं जितना 25 से 30% ऐसे हैं
जी,
तो 70% ऐसे नहीं है।
नहीं है।
तो फिर तो सही कह रही हैं वो लोग। अगर 75% मर्द ऐसे नहीं हैं और उनमें सब बुरी क्वालिटीज हैं तो सही कह रही हैं लड़कियां 75%। तो साफ नजर आ रहा है कि हम मर्द जिस तरह हम अपने आप को देखते हैं, औरतें हमें वैसा नहीं पाती।
Now, these roles don't represent the kind of man I am in my real life, but that's what I love about acting. I get to live inside characters very different than myself. But every time I got one of these roles, I was surprised, because most of the men I play ooze machismo, charisma, and power. And when I look in the mirror, that's just not how I see myself. But it was how Hollywood saw me. And over time, I noticed a parallel between the roles I would play as a man, both on screen and off. I've been pretending to be a man that I'm not my entire life. I've been pretending to be strong when I felt weak, confident when I felt insecure, and tough when really I was hurting. I think for the most part, I've just been kind of putting on a show. But I'm tired of performing. And I can tell you right now that it is exhausting trying to be man enough for everyone all the time.
But I think in particular celebrities or sports celebrities, if they have a platform and they've gone through any kind of issue with mental health, it's good for them to share their stories if they're comfortable with it, because not a lot of people are comfortable, and that's okay. I think, for me as a guy, I struggled a long time with not only my bouts of depression that I've had, but also things that have happened to me earlier on and when I was a teenager that colored me as an adult, but struggled a long time to just express myself. Because we as men, as dudes, just typically, we have this toxic masculinity sometimes where we want to hold on to feelings and emotions like I had done for many, many years. So, look, any opportunity I can to share an experience or share a little bit of insight that I've gained over the years when it comes to mental health, and kind of battling things, I'm happy to share it.
You know, for me, it was just talking about it sort of destigmatizes it. Talking about it for me has helped in some ways, you know, in this age of toxic masculinity, there's a lot of dudes out there that have a tendency to sort of bottle it up and keep it in and think that they've got to be a tough guy and soldier on, but that's not necessarily true.
I think all of us have to recognize that being a man is first and foremost being a good human. And that means being responsible, being reliable, working hard, being kind, being respectful, being compassionate. And the notion that somehow defining yourself as a man is dependent on, are you able to put somebody else down instead of lifting them up? Are you able to dominate as opposed to support? That is a old view. A lot of hip hop and rap music is built around me showing how I got more money than you, I can disrespect you and you can't do nothing about it. I'm going to talk about you and punk you. And ironically, that actually shows the vulnerability that you feel. I mean, let me say this. Like, if you are really confident about your financial situation, you probably are not going to be wearing an 8-pound chain around your neck. Because you know, oh, I got bank. If you are very confident about your sexuality, you don't have to have 8 women around you twerking.
मैं ऐसा मानता हूं कि आपके संस्कार क्या हैं, किस तरह से आपकी परवरिश हुई है, क्या सोच थी आपकी, आपके माता पिता ने आपको क्या सिखाया, या किस वातावरण में आप पैदा हुए।
जी जी।
पहले जो यहाँ लोग आए कि लोगों ने देखा कि घर के अंदर वायलेंस होता था, पति पत्नी उनके माता पिता में झगड़ा होता था। अब मैं इसे अपना सौभाग्य मानूं या क्या कहा समझूं, मैंने तो अपने निजी जीवन में कभी भी अपने माता पिता को न झगड़ते देखा, न कभी ऊंची आवाज़ में बात करते हुए देखा। और ऐसा ही वातावरण जो है वो मैंने देखा है अपने घर में। मैंने आज तक अपने बच्चों पे भी कभी हाथ नहीं उठाया।
क्या बात है। इसीलिए मैं जब देखता हूँ अमित जी को और अभिषेक को, तो वो जैसे कि दोस्त मिल रहे हैं। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि 2 दोस्त मिल रहे हैं।
बिल्कुल सही कहा।
प्यार है।
इससे पहले कि अभिषेक पैदा होते
जी,
मैंने ऐसा माना था कि यदि मेरा कोई पुत्र होगा तो वो मेरा मित्र होगा।
तो जब वो छोटे थे आप उनको गोद में उठाते थे, प्यार देते थे?
बिल्कुल। कोई ऐसा अवसर नहीं था जब मैं उसे गोद में नहीं उठाता था।
जी जी जी।
और उतना ही स्नेह जो है वो अपनी बेटी को देता था।
तो दोनों की परवरिश में आपने कोई अंतर नहीं रखा, चाहे लड़की हो लड़का हो?
बिल्कुल नहीं।
It's not too late to begin a positive conversation. So now, what do you think masculinity is?